Today we are going to a Harvest Host location, Appalachian Distillery in West Virginia. Good morning, YouTube. This is Monday. It is now day 15 of our Michigan adventure. We are currently in Byron, Michigan at the campground with my daughter and her family. And we've been here for a few days. And it is now time to move on. We're on the last leg of the trip. We'll be heading in the direction of home, which is Savannah. Today we are going to a Harvest Host location, Appalachian Distillery in West Virginia. That's our target location for today. It's about 375 miles out, and it's dark 30, so we're going to get lights off, strapped in, and get a move on. It'll be a long drive day, probably the longest one going home. They shorten up after today. And Miss Maggie, say hello. She's here right now in the driver's seat. She's not going to stay there very long because I want to boot her out because she doesn't have a driver's license. So anyway, we've had a great trip so far. Looking forward to the last leg and another Harvest Host location. We'll catch you all down the road a piece. Thanks for traveling along. Bye-bye. Okay, we are just about to our destination in Ripley, West Virginia, which is the Appalachian Distillery, Harvest Host location. And it's just down this road, if I'm not mistaken. Good drive today, uneventful. Gassed up just 15 miles up the road, so we'll be good for most of tomorrow. Just got to find the location of the Harvest Host back here along this winding road. Kind of back hills of West Virginia here. If I'm not mistaken, this particular distillery is noted for its moonshine. We'll find out when we get here. Basically, it says I'm about here, so I need to start looking. I see Appalachian Moonshine sign up ahead. This looks like it. Right down the hill here. Kind of a steep little gravel road, but oh yeah, there's the distillery off on the right. down here and see where they want us to park the old van. And then we'll, after we get parked, we'll go take a little look-see around the distillery. We are being greeted by some geese. Maggie's already anxious to get out of the van. I think she's tired. Okay. We will park here and check it out. We'll get back with you a little bit. When we have a chance, we'll take a camera in there. Anyway, catch you in a few. Bye-bye. Okay, we are here in Ripley, West Virginia. There's a farm up overhead. And this is the Appalachian Distillery here. So we're going to go ahead and go inside. Got some signs on the door. Let's see what they have to say. I should have grabbed my mask, but I did not. Okay, which they told me on the phone. No tours, only 3 in the store at a time. So let's go ahead and take a walk in. And Maggie's over in the van barking. What do you expect? Okay, we are inside the store. Some merchandise, Appalachian Distillery moonshine. And product here. Nice little place. No problem parking. They said pretty much park anywhere I want. I can park right out front as long as I'm out early. And they've got shirts and other stuff here. I'm going to have to pick up a couple bottles. And I'd like to get another, like a souvenir glass or jar. Cute little store, West Virginia, Virginish, however you say that. And a nice little location. Quiet here. They did say in some of the reviews you can get some morning cows up the hill, but we'll see. We're usually out of here pretty early in the morning anyway. So we're going to put this down and go take a look at some merchandise for us. But we made it to another Harvest Host location, and here's a quick pan around. Thanks for traveling with us. We'll catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Okay, to wrap up the day, you saw the inside of the Appalachian Distillery, where they sell moonshine primarily. They've got some other things in there they distill, but moonshine's their big thing. With COVID, they don't have the samplings, which makes it difficult. They've got so many varieties, and they also aren't giving tours during COVID. So I missed a couple things there, but the store was cute. They did have a sampler pack, like little shots of all of the different flavored moonshines that they do make. So I got one of those as a gift for my son, and I got another one for myself so I can actually sample them later. So that'll work out all right. I think it's called the Yacht Club. It's a restaurant right across the parking lot. They're not open on Mondays, which is okay because I got plenty of food in here to cook anyway. Probably the biggest detriment is that driveway. I don't know how well you can see it out there, but it's pretty steep. You might have seen it a little bit coming in when I drove in, but it's very, very steep. It's also rutted. It's not in very good shape. The van made it down with a bumpity bump. Somebody pulling a very large travel trailer may have an issue. Also, where you crest the top, because of the flex at the hitch, you could bottom out something. So if you do plan to come, just be careful with the driveway. But this is the driveway in and out of the Harvest Host location. and it's fairly steep. It's all rutted. We are bouncing around here. I don't know how much is showing up of that in the video. And we have a crest here, a little dip, and then there's a crest of asphalt to get back on the roadway, which has another. And those two crests there, I think, could be problematic for large travel trailers being towed. Other than that, we like the place. Wish we could have done the tour, but hey, thanks to COVID, there's lots of things we're not able to do. So I did get my moonshine samples, and we have a place to stay for the night, so we're happy. And tomorrow we head out to another distillery in North Carolina. So catch you in the morning. Take care. Bye-bye.